a regular basis, I work with Justin Bieber, Zooey Deschanel, Carly Rae Jepsen, Haley Steinfeld. I love my clients. I feel that I have a really great roster of people. Hi, I'm Carla Welch. I'm a stylist in Los Angeles, and this is Fashion at Work with Teen Vogue. My favorite part about styling is that it's never the same. On any given day, I can be working on an editorial, red carpet. I work with Olivia Wilde. She's my first client I've ever had. Felicity Jones, Miranda Cosgrove, Amy Poehler, Lizzie Moss. I like to think that I'm not just projecting what I want on them. I'm meeting them and I'm understanding who they are and what we want to do with clothes to be who they are. Well, for Justin, he's not the first person who wore drop crotch pants. Every 20 years, the wheel is reinvented. He gave us freedom just to come up with sketches and started just making the drop crotch pants, and they've kind of gone crazy because when I go into stores, I see them everywhere. It's been a really fun process, and it's been creatively a highlight for me to be able to manufacture things and make original pieces for him. When I styled Haley for the Oscars, she really wanted to have that princess moment, and we were looking at images of Audrey Hepburn when she won her Oscar. That's what we went from, and we worked with the girls at Marchesa on creating that moment, and we were making that moment right up to the last minute. I mean, award season is fun, but award season, no buts. Award season is fun. Award season is also exhausting. And I don't see my family from January through March. I grew up in a really small town in Canada called Powell River on the coast of British Columbia. My father owned a clothing store for 45 years, and I went to work with him in kindergarten. I used to clean his stores, and then eventually I started doing all his window displays and his merchandising, and then I started doing all the buying with him, like at 11 years old. Growing up, I was obsessed with a TV show called Fashion File, and the host was a gentleman named Tim Blanks, who everybody knows.
Stella McCartney's giving her an awful lot of outfits to choose from.
It was seeing like the girls who were the supermodels and just following the shows, and he talked to the designers, and it was a very intellectual and smart approach to fashion television.
Paris, for Fashion File, I'm Tim Blanks, contributing editor of Fashion magazine.
And I actually got to meet Tim maybe 3 years ago. I sat beside him at an Armani dinner. A major moment because he was so awesome. I guess my first big break was meeting my lovely husband, who's a photographer. I was helping produce his shoots, and his stylist wasn't that great, and I said to him, you should let me style. And that was just when kind of, I think everyone was really hearing about styling, like the stylist was becoming more of a thing, for lack of a better word. And so I called the record label, it was Atlantic Records, and I said, you should have me do this job, and these are the reasons why I can do it. And they gave it to me, and that was it. In any given day, there's a lot to do. For example, today we are prepping girls to go to Toronto Film Festival, and I'm working with a Teen Vogue cover boy this weekend on an ad campaign. We've done all our fittings, so now we're packing the clothes, we're labeling them, we're making sure all the accessories and alterations are taken care of. So there's always running around with my assistant Erica. We go to the showrooms, we're going to shops, we're calling in clothes from New York. The red carpet, you know, it's not like an editorial where I get to project what I want or what the magazine wants. Red carpet's a part of a business, so I want them to feel like the last thing they have to worry about is their clothes, and that they feel great and that they want to go and just have fun, and I feel clothing is armor, and so it helps project them. My personal style, I guess I'm a little rock and roll, and I'm a little lady. They somehow mash up. I think a lot of my clients like my style, I would hope, because I think that's the first step to working with someone. You wouldn't want to work with someone you're like, I love the mix of boy meets girl. And I'm fortunate because I feel a lot of my clients are smart, strong, really funny girls as well, who have a sense of identity. My advice, if you want to be a stylist, go see movies, know your references, read books, be super interested in everything you see in the world. You have to know that there's sacrifice before there's any glory, and I think that this is the case in any position. Where do I see my career going? I have a few hopefully little collaborations. I think you always are looking for the next thing, and someone said to me, if you keep looking up, you're going to miss out where you're at. So I'm just trying to really work hard, be honest, have fun, and really enjoy the moment, and whatever comes, comes. Be sure to subscribe to the Teen Vogue channel and let us know your fashion at work stories in the comments below.